I never thought a simple afternoon with our dog would turn into such an emotional moment. It started like any other Saturday. The sun was out. The air was crisp, and Daisy, our golden retriever, was bouncing with excitement as soon as she saw her leash. My 10-year-old daughter, Emily, was upstairs doing homework, so I decided to take Daisy to the park on my own for a quick walk. I didn't think much of it, I just wanted to let Daisy burn off some energy before dinner. At the park, Daisy ran freely, chasing her ball and rolling in the grass. After an hour, I noticed how tired she seemed. Her breathing was heavier than usual, and when I looked closely, I realized she was limping slightly. I felt a rush of worry. Daisy was getting older, but I hadn't truly accepted it until that moment. I carried her to the car and drove straight to the vet, my heart pounding the whole way. The vet examined her gently and told me Daisy had mild arthritis. It wasn't serious yet, but she'd need rest, some medication, and less running. I nodded, trying to hide the lump in my throat. Daisy had been with us since Emily was a toddler. The idea of her slowing down made me unexpectedly emotional. On the way home, Daisy rested her head on my lap, her eyes soft and trusting. That trust broke me a little inside. When Emily came downstairs and didn't see Daisy, she panicked. "Where's Daisy, Mom?" she cried, her voice trembling. I told her what had happened, that Daisy was okay but needed extra care. Emily's face fell. She quietly went to Daisy's bed and sat beside her, stroking her fur without saying a word. Then she looked up at me and said something that caught me off guard. "Mom, maybe Daisy doesn't need to run anymore. Maybe she just needs us to stay with her." I didn't expect that. I thought she'd be upset or blame me for taking Daisy out without her. Instead, she showed a kind of understanding that felt far beyond her years. Together, we made a cozy corner for Daisy in the living room, with her blanket toys and Emily's favorite storybooks. From that day on, Emily spent every evening reading to Daisy, her voice gentle and loving, as if her words alone could ease the dog's pain. Watching them together made me realize something profound. I had been so focused on what Daisy couldn't do anymore that I forgot what she still brought into our lives: warmth, patience, and unconditional love. Emily saw that instantly. Her reaction taught me that caring isn't always about doing more. Sometimes it's about simply being there. Since then, our home has grown quieter, slower, but somehow more peaceful. Daisy may not run like she used to, but her tail still wags whenever Emily's voice fills the room. And every time I see them together, I'm reminded that love in its truest form doesn't fade, it just finds gentler ways to stay.